Okay, Jules, we're pulling out of the train station here at the Roma airport, so we're on our way to downtown Rome. So what do you think so far?
So far, so good. I just can't wait to get to the city and start our adventures in Rome.
Yeah, really a nice day here, so we'll capture some other scenes here along the way. Okay, this is the hotel that we're staying in Rome. It's called the Camilla, or Donna Camilla Savelli. So I don't know if you can read that or not, but you turn into this beautiful little quiet courtyard. You can hear the ambulance in the back. Rome has always got something going on. So, but this is just, this used to be a monastery, and the door to the left of the van that you see here is actually leads into a small chapel, and the door on the right is actually a door to the hotel. All right, I want to take you in the front of the hotel that we're staying here at Camilla Savelli. As you come in the doors, you'll see a big monument of Christ, which is unusual to see in a hotel foyer, but this was an old monastery. To the right is the door to the hotel, and to the left you actually go into the chapel that's here. Sister Donna Camilla Savelli. It is a beautiful sanctuary. Beautiful sanctuary. It still serves as a church here. It's just a beautiful sanctuary. Gorgeous. So I thought you would like to see this. Beautiful benches. Nice wood and all. It's just absolutely stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. We did not get to attend Mass here, but it's really neat to have this adjoining the hotel.
Mitch, we're rolling.
Okay. How you like my new hat, Jules?
I love it. I wanted to make sure.
To keep my forehead from burning.
It's very Italian.
Don't you like that?
Yes, you're very in the spirit of Italy.
Okay, what's behind us here, Jules?
I love the bridge of angels in the background, and I'm just going to pan across the bridge a little bit on this beautiful afternoon, our first day in Rome, and the first day of our Italian adventure. Arrivederci!
Our first afternoon at the St. Peter's Basilica in the Vatican. It's a huge square. We're going to be coming to take a tour of the Vatican museums tomorrow. Just see the shadows of the day late today coming in. Just a massive place. We'll hope to get you some better views or shots tomorrow. But the square is pretty massive. Jules, what do you think?
I'm speechless, which is hard for me to ever say. It's absolutely beautiful and such a holy place. I'm looking forward to tomorrow to really getting inside and seeing everything.
It's awesome. So here we are in the Vatican. Jules, what do you think? Huh?
Stunning.
It is.
So much history.
Vatican Museum today. here in St. Peter's Basilica. We just entered, so you can see how beautiful it is. I think Jules is in a trance here. She's just in a coma. Massive, isn't it, Jules?
It's unbelievable.
Can you believe you're here?
No, I can't.
What are you thinking right now as you look at all of this?
I know I've said it before on video. I'm speechless. Everything is just so much more magnificent, and you know you're in a very holy place when you're here.
Oh, she's ready. So our guide's getting after us here, so we gotta go.
Back to our tour.
What do you think about the throne here, the palace throne?
It's beautiful. It's unbelievable. I can't believe it's made of all bronze. You feel like a ant inside of here.
Yeah, it's so massive, isn't it? All right, Jules, we just finished the tour of the Vatican and St. Peter's Basilica. What do you think?
I just can't even put it in words. I want to go back and see more. We'll have to go in and look around, but it was a great tour. You learned so much. I can't even believe that we're here, but it's just been absolutely amazing. Just awesome. The word awe, it doesn't even begin to capture how you feel when you're in this place.
So as we get ready to leave here, give a view of what the Pope sees when he comes out to do Mass outside here in St. Peter's Square. It is massive. There are long lines today. It's pretty warm. So we're going to go see the crypts now. So stay tuned for more. All right, Jules, we're rolling. It's day what?
3.
Day 3.
Yes.
Tell the folks back home, where are we today?
So today we are headed to the Colosseum for a tour, a 3-hour tour of the entire Colosseum. Looking forward to that. And on the way we stopped by the monument building, which if you pan over here, you can see in the background. And Mitch has been getting great photos this morning. It's a beautiful day. It's about, I don't know, mid-70s, and we're going to walk shortly over to the Spanish Steps, catch a little bit more of Roman history.
So
before we make our official tour.
It's over here to the right. Typical Saturday here in Roma, but just a gorgeous day. So Jules, are you having a good time?
I'm having the time of my life.
Do you like Rome?
I love Rome.
Oh, that's good.
I love Rome.
All right,
Rome
so
is
we're going to go to the Colosseum here in a little bit, so stay tuned. So here we are, top floor of the Colosseum. Pretty amazing view up here, but this would have been where the peasants and the poor women would see the games. Alright, Jules, this is our last night here in Rome, and what are we standing in front of here?
We are standing in front of the monument, which, as you probably tell from a few of our videos so far, it's one of our favorite places in the very heart of Rome. We wanted to come back one last time and see it tonight on our last night here in the city. Absolutely beautiful during the day and even as pretty at night.
Yeah. And then
over
to the left, you can't see it from here, but down the road is the Colosseum that's also lit up at night. Traffic's not quite as bad here today, although it's still at 9:15 at night, still pretty good traffic, but yeah, on Sunday night too. So anyway, we're on to Florence tomorrow, but it's been a 4 days, hasn't it, Jules?
It's been an excellent 4 days. So arrivederci.
All right, so on
Rome.
to Florence in the morning, and stay tuned. All right, we just arrived here in Florence, and we're standing outside our hotel. It's called the Grand Minerva, and just a quaint little hotel. It's here in what's called the Santa Maria Novelli Square, and the reason it's called the Santa Novelli is because of this church here that sits next to the hotel. It's a beautiful day here in Florence. See, the flowers are all in bloom here on the square, the piazza, and anyway, it's going to be a day of exploring, so stay tuned. Okay, Jules, where are we?
Well, it is early afternoon on our first day in Florence, and we just had a wonderful lunch in a little cafe, and now we are headed to the Ponte Vecchio Bridge area to go to the leather market, so I'm really excited about that.
That's great. All right, so just to kind of give the folks a view back home, we were walking the streets, and Florence is a little bit more quaint than the other places. As you'll see down here, got more of a stone street than just cobblestone. The stones are bigger, so it's easier to walk. Streets are narrow, but you know, typically this is what you would see in an afternoon here in Florence. So anyway, as Jules says, we're off to the old bridge and to the leather market, so we'll be back. Leather market. So see that there's some really nice leather jackets here. Probably every kind of purse that you could want to buy or need to buy in real Italian leather. It's like a woman's heaven as far as leather goods, and it just goes on. Okay, we're staying here at the Grand Minerva Hotel in Florence, and I was just going to give you a look at our suite. So you enter in, and we have stairs that actually go up to our kind of a loft, if you will. Very nice wood that's appointed. And then as you come up, we have the living room, simply appointed, but very nice. And then it has 2 bathrooms. So here's Jules' bathroom, very nice, with shower, well appointed, all the amenities that's in it. Here is the bedroom, and I hope this bed is not as soft as the one that was in Rome. And then as we go through, you'll see the second bathroom that we have with a nice shower. So very nice room to stay here in Florence. Okay, here we are down by the river here in Firenze. It's just a beautiful afternoon. We're looking down the river towards the old bridge, Ponte Vecchio. It's a nice afternoon. It's very still. You can see the different colors, the hills up behind, and just really a beautiful afternoon here in Florence. Okay, Jules, we're standing out beside the Mercado Leather Market, right?
Yes.
Now we came earlier, right?
Yes.
Are you ready to go in now and make your purchases?
I think so. I think I've thought about it long enough and I'm ready to strike.
Okay, so if we kind of pan over here, here is the outside of the leather market. So,
And this is where all the genuine Italian leather made in Florence is sold.
yep.
Which is hard for me to believe. I was a little skeptical at first, but I had to do some research and now I know.
Yep, now you know. Okay, so we're going to go in and make our purchases. Some of you at home will be lucky, and some will not. Here we are in the Galleria Academia. This is where the famous statue of David is. You can see him in the distance here. And this is also many of Michelangelo's works are here. So you can see some of the sculptures in the hall here that we're in that's kind of dedicated to Michelangelo. Many of them not finished, but a lot of history here, a lot of part of the time and effort, probably not something that we can appreciate, but that you might be interested to see really kind of the showcase statue of the Galleria Academia. Okay, we're here on Tuesday afternoon at Castello di Casole, which is an old Italian castle outside of Florence. It's was built back in about 1000 AD. You're looking at the original part of the Italian estate, and I'm going to take you in and show you our room here at the castle and estate. This is really something that you read about or that you see in movies. We'll be taking several videos and pictures of this, but this is really something you see in movies or but it's just great. So here is our room. It's called these are called prete, because this used to be where priests stayed. But I'm going to knock on the door. And here is Julie to welcome you. How do you say hello?
Ciao.
Ciao.
Please,
Buongiorno.
please come in.
Okay, so
Buongiorno.
this is actually our room, neatly furnished. Nice chandelier. It's just hard to believe that these rooms are over 1,000 years old. Beautifully restored. You can see they're well appointed. You have some of the original brick here in the ceiling. And then if you go to the windows outside, you can see where the roses are actually growing outside here. Jules is excited about the bathroom, as all women are. You can see here well appointed, nice tile, beautiful marble, nice size tub for women who love to soak in the afternoon, and then just a huge nice shower. So just a nice little suite. There are 42 suites at this particular site, and they're just it's just so comfortable, such a beautiful place. We look forward to staying here the next couple of days. So we'll be taking some more photos of the estate and the castle, and hope that you'll enjoy seeing this as much as we do staying here. Okay, we're standing here at the top of the drive that you come up to Castello di Casole. So you can see it's a beautiful tree-lined drive. This is actually the circle, and you begin to see some of the castle that's here. The views, anywhere you look from this place, Jules, how would you describe them?
No, it's unbelievable. Just what you would see in pictures when you think of Tuscany, but just more vibrant and alive, and absolutely just beautiful, beautiful landscape as you look out over.
Yeah, if we pan out over here, I don't know if you can see in the backdrop, but you see, well, you hear a car right now coming beside us to turn in. But once we get past that, but there are vineyards with farmhouses down the hill here, past this parking lot that you see off to the right, just above the Porsche. Yeah, yeah. So, but just beautiful. We'll go through the archway here that goes to the courtyard. That's behind the reception area, and they have a huge bar in here as well. So we'll give you a chance to see what that looks like. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon. You can see the courtyard here. But the thing that's really breathtaking are the views on this side over here with the infinity pool. So as we walk out here, you can see a veranda where people can come. The sun will actually go down on this side. You can see some tables and chairs out here. But you can see the magnificent views of the Tuscan hills. Jules, let's walk down, and you'll see the infinity pool right here. It's where you can have a glass of wine in the pool and watch the sunset go down here. Not many people here, middle of the week, which is good. I think they have 23 rooms rented tonight. Obviously they're fuller on the weekends. But just to get you a little closer to the actual views, it could be that, you know, his camera does not even do it justice. We're in the sun here, so it's hard to see, but just heaven up here, really. So when we arrived here, we were met by the hotel management staff, and this was the welcome area, if you will, where we had, what'd you call it, Jules? Prosecco?
Yes, some
Prosecco. So this used to be the library in the estate, and now it's a welcome room for the guests who come in to stay. Again, everything has been well appointed. And then this flows into the bar in here. You have the courtyard out here off the back. You can get a good look at that. And then this flows into the Visconti bar. Alright, Jules, here we are, Wednesday morning in Tuscany.
May 13th.
May 13th, Castello di Casole, right?
Yes.
And so tell me what you're seeing right now.
So we're looking out over the infinity pool at the hotel this morning. We just had a little bit of a breakfast and came out poolside for a bit, and then we're going to go for a nice walk.
Okay, Jules, we're here in the Bar Visconti at the Castello di Casole, and this bar is special. Bar Visconti was named in honor of the famed Italian filmmaker Luchino Visconti, who you see here in this photo, who inhabited the Castello in the 1960s. He was born into the nobility. Luchino directed his first film, Assassinoin. It was an unofficial adaptation of the novel The Postman Always Rings Twice in 1942. Known for his decadent and lavishly beautiful aesthetic, his later films included The Leopard, Death is Venice, The Innocent, and The Damned, for which he received the 1969 Academy Award nomination for Best Screenplay. The Earl Visconti was also a celebrated theater and opera director. Under his tutelage, new business vigor brought about the building of a large open-air cattle shed at Braccio de Massano as a game preserve, a restaurant at Molino de Elsa, and a new system of agricultural management, which employed about 70 farm workers on the estate. During this time, movie stars such as Burt Lancaster, Sophia Loren, and Helmut Berger, along with members of the international jet set, used to frequent the villa and attend notable social events organized by Luciano Visconti himself. So here we are tonight in this famous bar, and we have our maitre d', waiter, bar manager. And what is your name?
Luca.
Luca.
But one C.
Oh, one C. Luca.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. He has been an excellent bartender this week. He has served us our drinks. It's just been a delightful experience. Why would anyone not like to drink at the Bar Visconti? Okay, Jules, we just arrived in Venice. We got checked into the Hotel Daniali. So tell them folks back home where we're going now.
So we are taking a water taxi over to the island of Murano, which is famous for the Murano glass making, and so we're going to take a tour of the island there this afternoon for a little while.
Okay. What do you think about this so far?
No, Venice, it's what I expected it to be. It's a beautiful, it's crowded.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful historic city. our hotel is absolutely just the grandest hotel I think I've ever been in.
Yeah.
And yes, very elegant and opulent.
Okay.
And looking forward to seeing the sights here tomorrow too on our tour.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Just some more scenes here. We're waiting for more people to get on the boat. You can see out in the bay here some of the scenes today in the lagoon. Lots of activity here. Get over on this side to kind of show you more. So I realize I'm not panning too well, but these are the gondolas here that can provide your own private, intimate tour, of Venice. Our hotel's back there in the distance, but it's just kind of a peaceful afternoon here on Thursday, and check back in with you out of Murano. Where are we now?
We have arrived to Murano.
Yeah.
So we're just walking around and seeing some of the galleries.
Yeah.
Beautiful glass.
Now, what are they famous for here, Jules?
Oh, the glass.
The glass, but it's just not any kind of glass.
No, it's blown glass.
It's
And
blown
so
glass, right?
Anything from glass here.
Yeah.
It's really quite remarkable what they can do.
We kind of came over here this afternoon to get away from the crowds in Venice. Murano's, it's just quiet. It's peaceful over here. Beautiful on one of the canals here this afternoon. Also, look at the architecture of these buildings. It's just it's very different. I mean, it's Italian, all right, but I don't know. It's just more historic looking, I think. Don't you, Jules?
Yeah, the colors are so vibrant. I bet it's picking up in your film today, but with the sunshine and just a lot of different colors.
Yeah. So, anyway, let's see if we can help Jules pick out a new glass necklace. Okay, here we are, our first evening in Venice, and we just checked into the Hotel Daniali. This is probably one of the prime luxury hotels here in Venice. Old historic hotel. I'm going to pan up a little bit here so you get to see just how gorgeous this hotel is, and the lobby and all. It just looks fake, but it's all real and historic. Here's Julie. So, what do you think about it?
It's beautiful.
Huh?
It is beautiful.
It doesn't look real, does it?
It doesn't. I feel like I'm in a castle. It is, yes, it is. It's like a museum where you wouldn't believe that you're able to come in here and actually stay.
Well, it once was a castle, wasn't it?
Sure.
Yeah, but it's really unique. I'll take you in here to the sitting area and get a shot of the ceiling. See the lobby with people sitting around. It's just truly one of the premier we are outside St. Mark's Basilica in St. Mark's Square, or San Marcos Square. Church we've just come out of, and it's kind of a cloudy day, our first cloudy day. You see all the people that are here in the square. We're supposed to be on a tour right now, and we are, but got bored hearing this lady talk. She's very good though. Say hi, Julie.
Hi.
So we just came out of St. Marcos Basilica. So what do you think?
It's beautiful. Very
What
largest collection of mosaics in the world.
Yeah. What makes this different than St. Peter's that we saw in Rome?
The style of architecture is definitely different. I mean, you can tell there was the influence, but yes, it's very different in as much as not a lot of marble or of the mosaic piece of glass here.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, another key landmark that we've been to here in Italy. So here we are, Friday afternoon, walking the streets of Venice. Just wanted to give you a feel for what it's like to walk through these narrow historic streets here.
Passione forte che mi fa soffrire per amore. Oh.
So we're now headed from Venice out to the airport to go to Geneva. So Jules, say goodbye to Venice.
Goodbye Venice, goodbye Italy, almost.
Yeah. So we're in the water taxi that will take us out to the airport.
5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it's early this morning. But anyway, we've had a great time here, and so we'll talk to you when we get to Switzerland. Yeah, so here we are at Sunday morning in Devon at the farmers market. But man, they just have about everything here. So I've already bought shirts. We had Jules get her picture made with the bread guy. What are we looking at here?
Some spices.
Spices. Get all kinds of spices that are here. So this is your typical French market on Sunday morning. You can get food, clothes, everything here. We're with Richard and Ruth. They brought us over here. Huh? No. We got wasabi here. What else we got? Papaya. We got Richard and Ruth here. Do you come here often, Richard? Never. You just bring the tour. You just bring the American tourists here, huh? Oh gosh, we got women's lingerie. I gotta cut this off now. So are we looking over into France? Across? And the mountains across from us, what are they? The French Alps? And then Chris, this is for you over here. I don't know if you can see the Tussauds sign, but you've got, and then down here is, that's Geneva back that way. They were looking back to the right. Richard, how many times have you been down here? He's already walked off. Oh, don't let me fall, Jules.
I think it's time to get down.
You think it's time to get down? And you can see that they've got boats here and the vineyards back up behind us that grow down that. What do you think, Jules? Now we are walking along the Riviera here. So I don't know if you can see in the distance the snow on the top of the mountain. You can pull back. This is along the Riviera edge here. It's just a nice Sunday afternoon. We're taking a walk down through this. And this path that we're on, very nice. You can see Julie in the distance there. So it's time to move on. Okay, Jules, last night here in Switzerland before we go home to the U.S. tomorrow. This is May 17th, and what are we looking at here?
Well, we are looking at the Alps, and the bright white tops that you see there is Mont Blanc. And we have a great view of it tonight.
Let me zoom in there. So that white thing that looks like a cloud up there is Mont Blanc. Okay. All right, and then what else do we have down here?
So we've had a great day in touring both Switzerland and parts of France. And then along the water line there, you'll see some sticks coming up, and that's where they're growing grapes. There are many, 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 many vineyards here in Switzerland, and this is just a sampling, a small sampling of all the vineyards that we've seen on our tour today around almost the complete perimeter of Geneva Lake.
Yeah. Yep, it's really a beautiful place. How would you like to live in this house right here? You're right on Geneva Lake. You have the grapes growing out here in the vineyard. You have the lake, and it's really the mountains. It's really a beautiful scene. In fact, Mont Blanc up there looks like a big white cloud, but it is a mountain. Just love this little place here. There is a bench that one can sit on out here, a little bench that gives you a great view of this. I have a car coming, but anyway, this gives you really, it's spectacular. This is only about 5 minutes down the road from Richard and Ruth's house, but anyway.
I can't think of a better place to spend the last night of our trip, and sad to be leaving these beautiful countries that we visited, so it's been a great trip.
All right, Jules, so hey, so what do you say?
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.